on the case.
What's going on, everyone? Designedcoma here. Welcome back. And the gameplay you're watching is some team deathmatch in Advanced Warfare. And this match went pretty well. It was pretty decent. It wasn't too bad. So what we got going on for today's video? Well, just a couple oddball, I suppose, random things to talk about. Let's see. I was driving home with my daughter today. We ran to the library because, you know, she's a bookworm. So is my son. They just absolutely love to read, which is great. So we're on our way home from the library, and we passed this senior home. It's a rather small one. It's not large, but it's big enough for I don't know how many seniors are there, to be honest with you, but it's like it's a senior place anyway. And I noticed the sign. It says state of the city address. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, so the mayor of our city is going to be giving the state of the city address at this senior home. You know, and this may be a senior rec center too. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I do know it's a senior center is in regards to that. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, okay, so he's doing this at the senior center. There's so many other places in the city he could be doing this, and the senior center is just kind of funny. It's just a little off the mark or something, I suppose. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not saying that the mayor of our city is, you know, a completely horrible person. You know, he's done some great things for the city. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's done some really great stuff. You know, he started this program up, and we got these giant recycle bins, and we just throw everything into it, and the truck comes by and picks it up. It's so much easier than those little totes, those little tote things that you would stick out. You can only get so much stuff in them. You end up throwing the rest of the crap away anyhow. So he's done some pretty cool stuff. And something else, you know, this is really just a pet peeve of mine, and it just drives me insane. It's crazy, you know, the yield sign. Okay, and it's not that I don't like the yield sign or I have a problem with the yield sign. The problem I have with the yield sign is people who don't know what the yield sign is. It drives me nuts. There's this one ramp on my way to work that I pass every day when I'm going there. And it has a yield sign because there's like an entrance and an exit ramp. They're like in the same lane. So the cars coming onto the road on the entrance ramp are supposed to yield to any oncoming traffic to the lane nearest them. Okay? And it just boggles my mind what a lot of these people do. It's like they pull out halfway, stop, and like clog up traffic, and it's just nuts as to what they do. And it really has become just a pet peeve of mine in that morning. I try not to go into that lane, but the problem is my turn isn't too far from there. So if I'm not over soon enough, I can potentially miss my turn, which means I got to go up further, turn around, come back, and just kind of do the whole thing all over again. And it just, you know, the yield sign, it just drives me nuts, you know, because it's almost like nobody really understands the function of a yield sign. At least what you're supposed to do when you encounter the yield sign. It's just the craziest thing. So yeah, so there you have it. You know, I have a little driving pet peeve, and that's really about the only one I have, to be honest with you. You know, other than driving in the snow and the winter, I hate it. I hate winter altogether. You know, the only time I like snow is Christmas time. And that's it. If I could just have snow on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and have it melt after Christmas Day, I'm good. I am good. You know, I'll be good with that. So I was kind of scrolling through some of the Charlie and Tell stuff on the website, although I want to start with this first. Okay, so we got Black Ops 3 2 days away, the beta. You know, Black Ops 3 beta 2 days away. I'm so excited. I can't wait. You know, I can't wait to get my code. I can't wait to get my hands onto the game and start playing it and start recording some gameplay. You know, more than likely, more likely than not, you know, I'm probably gonna suck at first. I mean, who isn't, right? Well, maybe not. I'm sure there's gonna be some out there that are probably gonna do really well. I haven't played Advanced Warfare in probably about a week or so, week and a half, somewhere around there, simply because I've just been so busy and just really haven't had the time. Thankfully, I have a bunch of recordings, but at the same time, you know, it's just you know, when you don't play for a while, you tend to lose it, you know. But it's usually just like riding a bike. You can get back on it, it's no problem. So on the website, I came across this, you know, I was just kind of scrolling through to see what kind of Black Ops 3 news there might be that I could talk about, and you know, really a lot of it's already been talked about. You know, the new specialists, the 2 new ones, you know, it's, you know, all these specialists have really got me concerned. I just feel like that, I don't know, I just feel like the matches are going to be full of specialists. Everybody's going to run a specialist, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but it just has me a little bit concerned. So I'm scrolling through the web page, and I come across one of the articles they posted is single item drops or supply drops being retired. Legendary gear being added to supply drops. Okay. We couldn't have ended the single supply drops like ages ago. I mean, why even start with a single supply drop? It never really kind of I never understood it when I first started playing playing Advanced Warfare, and I got my first few supply drops weren't too bad, you know, and then I got one and it was just one thing, and I'm like, what in the heck is this? You know, you teased me with, you know, some supply drops where I got 2 or 3 items, you know, or I had like 3 items supply drops in a row, or you know, but then I get this one single supply drop, you know, and most of the time it's not anything really good anyhow, you know. I mean, I don't mind the reinforcement ones, those aren't too bad, but you know, or the double XP ones, those are pretty good too, but you know, at the same time it's just yeah, you know, the single supply drop, I never really got it. It just you know, it just never really made any sense to me. But now they're deciding to get rid of them, and then they're adding legendary gear to supply drops, to regular supply drops. So now you don't have to buy them to get them. But you know, I still feel like you're being forced into buying supply drops, the advanced supply drops, regardless of them adding legendary and stuff to the regular supply drops, or you know, getting rid of the single supply drops. I really still feel like we're being forced into buying the advanced ones. But Black Ops 3 is coming out soon, right? Beta we got coming out, and then the full game's going to be launching after, not too long after that. So hey, we're not going to have to play Advanced Warfare anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, favorite, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.